Hello beautiful people, it's been quite a while since I posted a video and I'm grateful that you still subscribe to my channel. And if at all you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe. So today I'm going to show you how I came up with this dress. My inspiration is from posting more videos. The pattern of the dress is called a diamond lace stitch, and normally it's worked as a rectangle or a square, the way you prefer, but ours is a rectangle. So there are two ways of making this dress. You could either work from the sleeve downwards, or you could make the rectangle separately, and I chose to make the rectangle first. For the back side of the dress, we are going to need yarn, of course, and the listed items. And I doubled my yarn because I don't have a medium weight yarn, and chained 72 plus 7. The 72 is a multiple of 9, so whatever your measurements are, your chain should be a multiple of 9 plus 7 more stitches. I'll tell you later why we are adding 7, but just make sure when stretched your yarn gets to meet your bust measurements, half of it. So my bust measurement is 34, and then half of it will be around 17 inches. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So I'm going to chain 72. This is my 72 mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Having chained 7 more stitches, so you'll go back into your 72 stitch and make a single crochet, then add 6 more single crochet to make a total of 7 single crochets. So for this row, this is our row 1, we'll be making 7 single crochet, then chain 5 and skip 2 stitches, then onto the third stitch you're going to make a repeat of the 7 single crochet. So 7 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then you'll chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. After chaining 5, skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and make single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So this will be our pattern till we get to the end of the row 1. Because we are making this is the front side, this is the front. Now I'm trying to make the back side. This is a simpler version of doing it without necessarily connecting it to the sleeves. So I'll just make the back side, and then I'll connect it to my sleeve later. So we just made 72 stitches, 72 plus 7. For the diamond stitch to work, you have to have multiples of 9 plus 7. 72 is a multiple of 9 plus 7. So I'll continue with my pattern till I get to the end of the row. So 2, So when you get to the end of your row, so that is the last 7 stitch, I'm just going to chain 2. We're no longer chaining 5, but we'll chain 2, then do a double crochet onto your last stitch, because you'll have 2 stitches left. So onto your last stitch, just do a double crochet, and then that is our row 1. So at the end of your work, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. So that is how our work looks like at this point. So we are going to do row 2, and we'll start our row by doing a single crochet on top of the double crochet, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then skip this chain and also this chain stitch right here. Onto the next stitch, do single crochet. We are starting to reduce. Do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't make a single crochet into this, just chain 1, 2, 3 into this space here. Do a single crochet, then chain 1, 2, 3, then skip this one into this, do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 5, chain 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Basically, that's our pattern for row 2. Skipping the first stitch and making 5 single crochet into the next 5 stitches, and then you skip the last stitch, chain 3, go into the space with a single crochet, then chain 3, and then skip the first stitch, go into the next stitch and make 5 single crochet into the next 5 stitches until you get to the end of the row. So when you get to the end, you're going to make a chain 3 and then go into the third stitch. This is the 7th chain that we had made when we were doing when we were starting our work. So go into the third chain and make a single crochet, then chain 1 and turn your work. Now we are on our row 3. So for row 3, make a single crochet on top of the single crochet. Try and loosen your work a bit. You can see how I'm struggling. Then make another single crochet into that chain 3 space, then chain 3. After chaining 3, skip the first stitch and go into the next stitch and make 3 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, leaving out the last stitch. Then chain 3, after chaining 3, make a single crochet into the space, another single crochet on top of the single crochet, and another single crochet into the chain 3 space on the other side. So this will be our pattern for this row 3. Surprisingly, row 3 is an alternating chain 3s and single crochet and 3 single crochets. So skipping the first stitch, go into the next stitch and make 3 single crochet, then chain 3, 1 2 3 into the space, make a single crochet on top of the single crochet, make another, and into the other space make another single crochet to make a total of 3 single crochets. Then go into the next section and reduce your work. So we are reducing our work at this point, so do that till you get to the end of the row. So 1 2 3, so that is what you're going to do till you get to the end. Skip this, go here, 1 2 3, chain 3, 1 2 3. So I call this the row of 3s, is the row number 3. You're chaining 3, single crochet 3 times, chaining 3, you'll alternate that till you get to the end. So 1 2 3, go into this space right here with a single crochet on top of the single crochet with another single crochet, then another single crochet right here, chain 3, 1 2 3, skip this part right here, do single crochet 1 2 3, and then you chain. When you get to the end, you chain 3 and into this chain space, single crochet into the single crochet right here. You remember here is where we had a double crochet, and then right here we came and did a single crochet into this space right here, 1, and then single crochet on top of the single crochet, and then chain 1 and turn our work. Then after chaining 1 single crochet right here, remember this is the part that you are increasing, chain single crochet, another one, and then single crochet on that space, chain 1 2 3, make a single crochet in top of the 1 2 3 on top right here in the middle. I'm going to make a single crochet, then chain 3 1 2 3, go with a single crochet into this space. We are increasing this part now, 1 2 3 4 and 5 right there, chain 1 2 3. So as you can notice, we are reducing this part and increasing this part. So this part we're going to do a single crochet on top of the middle stitch right here. You're skipping this right here, we do a single crochet and chain 1 2 3, yeah. Now go right here with a single crochet just like that, then chain 3 1 2 2, 3. We are increasing this part, so I'm going right here with a single crochet, another single crochet to make them 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Sorry about that. And 5. This is row 4. Then chain 1, 2, 3 on top right here, make a single crochet. So that is what you are going to do till you get to the end. So when you're getting to the end, just continue with the pattern. Chain 1, 2, 3. On top of this, make a single crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3. Go with a single crochet right here. One, 2, 3. So you have made 2 single crochets, so 2 single crochet and an additional one. Chain 1 and turn your work, single crochet into this, single 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and into this chain space we are increasing this side, 2, 3, 4, then make chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip this stitch right here, go right here with a single crochet, go right into this space. By doing that, you'll be increasing this side and reducing this part, increasing this part too. That's 1, 2. We're going to make a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 into this. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this part here, go into this while increasing this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right into this space. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this point, go into this space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 into this space right here. So that is what you're going to repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is what you're going to repeat, and then do 3 single crochets on top of these 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 1 and turn your work. So as you can see, it's working out nicely. We are increasing one and I'm decreasing the other one. So right here we're going to do single crochet here. We're going to reduce this side as we increase right here. So we're going to start with a single crochet right there. 1, 2, 3. Remember previously we had 4, so we're going to do 3 single crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into this stitch right here make a single crochet, 1, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, So chain 3. Now we are reducing this while increasing the other. So I've chained 3. Remember to skip this one right here. Go into the next one with the 1. Going to make 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like row 1. This is just like row 2. Yes, row 2. This is row 2. 1, 2. Then chain 1, 2, 3 into right there with a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Go right there, skipping this, go into this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1, 2, 3 into the space with a single crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3. Skipping this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping the last one. Chain 1, 2, 3. Go into that space with a single crochet. So that is what we are going to do. So when you get to the end, chain 3 and then make 2 single crochets in the last 2 stitches. Then chain 1 and turn your work. Make a single crochet on top of the first single crochet. And then chain up 3 and make a single crochet into that space as you continue to increase this diamond. So you make a total of 5 single crochet on this part. So you're going to alternate it with single crochet on the next, then chain 3 and do 5 single crochet on the next section. After the 5 single crochet, then chain 3, then 1 single crochet on top of that middle part, then chain 3 and then 5 single crochets on the next part. So you're going to alternate the two till you get to the end of the row. We are almost at the end of the row, so I'm going to chain up 3 and then do 5 single crochets. Then chain 1, 2, 3 and make a single crochet on the last stitch right on top of that. So when you get to the end of the row, chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then turn your work, go into the space right there and make a single crochet. We are going to increase this diamond. Make a single crochet on the next 5 stitches and into the space after the 5 stitches to make a total of 7 single crochets. So this is similar to the first row. We'll be alternating 7 single crochet with 5 chains. So then chain 5, make skip that stitch right there, skip that part and make a single crochet in the next space. then another single crochet, and the next 5 stitches too will be single crochets. So you'll repeat this till you get to the end of the row. This is like we are beginning another part, so this can count as our first row. When you get to the end of the row, chain up 2 and make a double crochet on top of the single crochet that you made in the previous row. Then chain. As you have noticed, this is exactly row 1, so from now on it's just going to be a repetition of the pattern. So we are going to do row 2, and you can just rewind the video if you haven't caught up, or you could have taken notes of what you're supposed to be doing in each row. But after you've done a couple of rows, you'll just know it automatically. So all the best. Let's meet when we are almost done with our work. So just to give you a head start, you're going to make a single crochet on top of your double crochet, chain 3, skip the first stitch right there, and do 5 single crochets into the next part. We are reducing this diamond as we develop another. So that's it. You're just going to repeat that till you get to the end of the row, and repeat your pattern till your work is done. So this dress, I had seen it on Instagram on Jenna Mena's page. I think that's her name. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but she's a Nigerian, and I really liked it. I actually did it in the same color that she had, and I hope you love it too. So as we continue with the pattern, I'll show you of how mine came out. So this is after many repetitions of the pattern. I believe I did about 70 rows. I'm not really sure, but that's how it looks like, and that's almost the length that I wanted to achieve. So I'll just continue with the same pattern. Just to be clearer, I'm going to repeat the pattern now that we have a nicer view. So we're going to start with a chain of 5. This is like a row 1. Then go into that space and do 7 single crochets. That 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then chain up 5, skip that part, then do 7 single crochet on the next part. So this is the pattern for that row. Let's assume this is row 1. Well, as you can see, the dress is time consuming, and it took me many days, because in between I also have to attend to clients. I do own a salon where I do nails and also hair. So now you know why I've been missing in action. And in addition, I also had a baby who is just a year old, and I just hope that I'll be posting frequently because I love crocheting, and I just love this dress in specific. It has a nice design. You can go out with it for maybe a brunch or vacation, maybe to the beach. It's a nice dress, and I hope you enjoy it too. I saw the dress on Jane Mina's page, as you can see a screenshot there, and I loved it. The dress was calling me, the color was shouting, and I just wanted to do it in the exact color. So I hope you enjoy it too. So let's get back to crocheting. That I'm approaching the end, you're just going to chain 2, then make a double crochet in the last stitch, that is the end of row 1. Then for row 2, chain 1, turn your work and start with a single crochet on top of the double crochet, then chain up 3, skip the first stitch and into the second, make 5 single crochet on the next 5 stitches, then leave the last stitch, skip it, then chain up 3 and make a single crochet into that space, chain up 3 and make 5 single crochet on that part. So we are going to do this for the rest of our work, the rest of our row, sorry. So that's it for row 2, chaining 3, doing 5 single crochet in the diamond stitch, and then chaining 3 and doing a single crochet in the space, in the chain 5 space, then chain 3. That's it. So repeat that till the end of the row. When you get to the end of the row, do your 5 single crochet and then chain up 3 and do a single crochet in the third stitch of the chain 5 that you did in the previous row. Then chain 1 and turn your work. You're going to make a single crochet on top of that single crochet and another single crochet in the space, then chain 3. Remember, we are reducing this part, so we are going to do 3 single crochets, skipping the first and the last stitch, then chain 3 and then make a single crochet into the space, a single crochet on top of a single crochet and a single crochet into the space, then chain 3, then 3 single crochets in the next part, skipping the first and the last stitches. So that is the pattern till you get to the end of the row. After chaining 3, I'm going into the space with a single crochet, then on top of the single crochet with another single crochet, chain 1 and turn your work, then do another single crochet, then into the space. So this part we are increasing, and as we decrease the other part, so those are 3 single crochets, then chain 3 and make 1 single crochet in the middle part. There are 3 of them, so you make 1 single crochet in the second stitch in the previous row. So continue with the same. As you increase one diamond, you decrease the other. So 1, chain 3, then into the space with a single crochet and continue with 4 single crochet to make a total of 5. So continue the same pattern till you get to the end of the row. So when I get to the end of the row, I'm going to make a single crochet into that space and another 2 single crochet into the next 2 stitches to make a total of 3, then chain 1. So remember, we are increasing this part, so I'm going to do a total of 4 single crochets including the one in the space, then chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, then skip that part and make a single crochet into the other chain space. So at this point you're going to do a total of 7 single crochets. So this is row 5. So basically that's it. So I'm going to complete this row with the same pattern, chain 5, skip that part, go into the next chain space and make single crochet, 7 of them till you get to the end. So I'm almost at the end, so I'm just going to continue with my single crochet, chain 1, turn your work. So we're starting to reduce this part, so I'm going to do less, so that's 3 single crochet, then chain 3 and make a single crochet into the chain 5 space, then chain 3 and skipping the first and the last stitches, make a total of 5 single crochet in the next diamond. So you alternate those two till you get to the end of the row. When you get to the end of the row, just make 5 single crochet, then chain up 3 and do a single crochet into the third chain. Of your previous row. Turn your work and make a single crochet on top of the single crochet, another single crochet into the space, chain 3 and then reduce the 5 single crochet to 3. Now you'll skip the first and the last stitches, then chain 3, make a single crochet into the space, a single crochet on top of the single crochet and another single crochet on top of into the space to make a total of 3, then chain 3, skipping the first and the last stitches, make single crochet till you get to the end. Continuing with the pattern, as you approach the end, make a single crochet into the space and a single crochet on top of the single crochet, chain 1, then turn your work. Make 2 single crochets and then another single crochet into the space, chain 3 and go right in the middle of the 3 single crochets and make a single crochet. So that's going to be our pattern for the row, chaining 3, increasing that to 5 single crochet, then the other one we are reducing it to 1, chain 3, then to the middle part, I make a single crochet chain 3, go into the space. This will increase this diamond. Make 5 single crochets in total. This is going to be my last row. It's best if you made 2 parts of this, then attach it to your off shoulder. So you could make like this, or you could also make the off shoulder then work downwards, but this is the best way so that it can be neat, and then you can attach it later using a darning needle. Because our dress is an off shoulder one, you'll have to take the measurements, of which mine were about 45. So my chains unstretched is about 35, then when stretched it stretches to 45 inches. So you're going to make sure that your chain is unturned, and the stitch markers are strategically placed to where I'm going to attach my rectangle diamond stitch part. So after making sure your chain is not twisted, you're going to attach it to the end, and then just to make sure that my sleeve is strong, I'm going to do single crochet all round. So do single crochet all round, and then I'm going to meet you when you get to the end. Basically this is the off shoulder part, or we could also call it the straps. So the stitch markers are 45 stitches apart, and that is where I'm going to attach my rectangle. So as you can see, those are the straps, and then that is where I'm going to attach my rectangle, 45 inches apart. And then this extended part is for the people who choose to work from the strap downwards. The extended part will be 13 inches, 13 chains apart from the 45 stitch marker. So what you're going to do, I'm going to attach my yarn at one point where the stitch marker is, and chain up 13. Then cut off my yarn and connect it to the other side, where I'll also chain 14. So in total I'll have 45 plus 13 plus 14. That makes a total of 72 stitches. Then I'll add an extra 7 stitches for my diamond stitch to work. So similarly, I also did that to the rectangle that I was making previously, but here we are working from the straps downwards. So you'll just continue with the same pattern after chaining the 7 extra stitches. Then I'll get to see you when you're done. So the pattern flows from here. After chaining 13 from the other side and 14 from the other side, the pattern will flow just like the other one. But I'd rather have you do the rectangles instead of doing this. This is a bit cumbersome if you don't know how to divide your straps, because it will involve a lot of work trying to figure out where you'll attach your yarn and where exactly you'll have to, how you'll have to divide it till it's a number multiple to 9. So I'll rather you work out, just get to measure your bust, then figure out the number of chains that you have to make for the chains to be a multiple of 9, then divide it by 2. After knowing the length of your bust, divide it by 2, then chain up till you get to half of your bust length, then work it as a rectangle. It will be easier like that. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. And right now I'm just trying to flow with the pattern so that you can see that it will just be the same, but this way is a bit cumbersome. That's why I chose to prioritize on showing you how to make the diamond lace stitch as a rectangle first. It's easy to make the straps as I shown, and then attaching using a darning needle will be the easiest part. So after I'm done with my row one, this is how my work looks like, and that's where my front part of the dress is going to be. After a couple of rows and repetition of the same pattern, this is how my dress looked like, working from the straps downwards. So I'll just continue with the same, and then I'll show you what to do. And unfortunately I lost a few videos. I deleted them by mistake, and I'll just show you an overview of what I did. So I just used a darning needle to attach the rectangular part, the back side of my dress, and yarn. I used that and made and I connected my work. So as you can see, it's hardly noticeable. Just make sure that you arrange it nicely to make sure that you have 13 stitches left where you had 14, and the other side you have 14 stitches, so that it can be a bit it can be uniform. Leave out 14 stitches on one side and 13 stitches on the other side of the rectangle. Then you can attach the middle part to your straps. Then for the sleeves, what I did 2 double crochet into each and every stitch for row 1, 2 double crochet, and then the next 1 double crochet for row 2 till I get to the end. And then for row 3 I did 2 double crochet, then 1 double crochet. It's the same as row 2. Then that's how I got the ruffled sleeves. symmetrical way so that when I'm joining them, they'll have some type of pattern, a complete diamond. Then I also then lastly, you also need a chain that will serve as a belt, or you could also use a belt in order to flatter your waist a bit, because remember we used the same size as the bust for the waist too, so we need something to flatter the waist. As for me, I prefer to make the chains. As you can see, it flatters the waist nicely. So this is me trying to show you how I inserted my chain. I really hope you do get to make this dress and love it, because I love mine. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, because this dress is beautiful. The best thing about this dress is that you can do whatever length you want and whatever slits length you want. And we've come to the end of our video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Comment, share, like. Don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, adios.